All right, so we'll start. Your name?
My name is Christopher Arentz.
And education. Book, mentor, self-taught?
A little
combination?
bit, a little bit of all, but mainly apprenticed with Dari Cecchini in Panzano, Italy.
And from a bio standpoint for cutting animals, give us a quick background of where you've been.
Well, I started off in Italy, walking through the traditional old school butcher shops, meat hanging unrefrigerated. Saw those guys swinging cleavers over their heads, and I thought this is what I want to do. So I went and I apprenticed with Dari Cecchini for 6 months and spent lots of time just watching, and then finally I was allowed to cut individual parts, and then finally on a grander scale of taking apart carcasses. And then I realized that my entire knowledge of meat was in Italian, so I came back to San Francisco and I found Dave the Butcher, and Dave the Butcher helped me translate that knowledge into the way the U.S. cuts their meat and the different cuts.
And besides, I mean, what are some of the favorite shops, or what are some of the favorite places that you've been and seen meat cleavers over the people's heads? Like, what are some spots?
Well, just some of the open air markets in Florence, the Mercato Centrale, Sant'Ambrogio. I mean, those guys, they have, the difference is they have basically whole primals or subprimals just sitting there, and when you ask for a steak, they'll cut it off for you at that moment. I mean, of course, meat spoils faster when it's cut, so their idea is you leave it in a whole piece and it lasts much longer. As far as favorite shops, and when I came back to the States, I was in Brooklyn. There's a place called the Meat Hook. Meat Hook is guys my age, aging beef, breaking down whole carcasses. They were doing cuts the exact same way that I saw in Italy, so I thought that was really cool.
From a working perspective, what kind of tools do you like to use? What do you use from knives?
I don't use much. I just use a scimitar and then basically a very strong, short boning knife. This is not very traditional of U.S. butchering. It's not flexible. This is what we'd use in breaking down beef and pork in Italy. So that's what I learned on, and that's what I stick with.
And the source where the pig came from today?
It's from Biagio, but it's a half Duroc, half Berkshire. I'm not sure on the farm.
Do you have a Facebook page or Twitter?
No.
Cool. All right, that's it.
Yeah.